Hello, good evening, and welcome to Send News.
Your favorite news program about the news.
It's your favorite program to check in and say, let me check out some hot news.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, where's that news taken from? Is there somebody else taking this news? Well, then who would be there?
Who's getting this news?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's taking this news? Who's giving this news? Who's looking at this news?
Yeah. You don't really listen to news.
I mean, well, no. Yeah, I mean, yes, you do if you're listening to us.
Ooh, here's
news. Send news.
Here's a secret. Whenever you receive news sent from an iPhone, if it's a live photo, you can hold down the photo and it will play like a 1 second clip.
Of what?
Like if the photo.
I'm confused.
So when you have an iPhone, you take a photo using the live, it plays a little video.
It gives a little, yeah.
And then it selects the best frame and sends that as the picture.
Yeah, that's on my phone too. And it's not an iPhone.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe not just iPhone.
It's called a motion picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually takes up way more space in your phone, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I know this. I'm a person who needs a lot of space for pictures in their phone.
But so if you receive an act of kindness in the form of a news,
correct,
hold your finger down on it and see if it plays.
Yeah, you might get like a little extra something.
Yeah.
A little, ooh.
Well, whoa.
Hey, I didn't expect that to look like that 2 seconds before what I saw. It gets so big so fast, you know, like that.
So news.
News. Hey, Tim Rager, do you have any hot news to report?
Yeah, good. This Friday, is it the 11th? I'm going to be performing on a certain show. Certain somebody produces.
Hell yeah, comedy
Hell
show.
Yeah. Friday.
Hell yeah.
Come on down.
This Friday, it's Rager's birthday show. He's going to be doing a long set. You guys are going to you're full of all the Rager hilarity. You're just going to gobble it all up. Room's going to be all love, all good times. It's always fun at Hell Yeah. You really got to come. Yeah. You really need to be there. If you haven't been to a Hell Yeah recently, then you haven't been to a Hell Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You got to get to one. Yeah. You got to get to one. We're going to have cookies. We're going to have goodies. I might have some coworkers there. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's like worlds collide. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. We got to do it. Go out. Have fun. Who else we got on that lineup?
It's you,
me. Very good lineup already.
Josh Wells.
Josh Wells is hosting, correct?
Kevin Bourne.
Yeah, we got Kevin. I know this. I produced this show. We got Kevin Bourne coming.
You asked.
Excited for Kevin Bourne. He's funny as hell.
And Jonna.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. I saw her at City Lounge not that long ago, and I felt like she cracked me up. She had a great set, so we're excited to have her on. Come out, people. Well, that's exciting news, Tim.
Yeah. How about you? Do you have any exciting news?
Nope. I don't think so. I'm just working like crazy on my new cookie job. We did the grand opening. Successful, guys. Successful. And I'm gonna actually start working on a little line of dog treat cookies.
Ooh.
So hopefully we'll be able to sell them there
Do
at
dogs
the
like
Treat
cookies?
Me Sweet. Well, they're dog treats, but we call them. Because we're a cookie. I don't know what I'm gonna call them yet. But I was like, hey, I'm gonna try making some homemade dog biscuits, little treats or whatever, and see how that turns out. I found a recipe, and I got some little dog bone cookie cutters coming to my house. So Marty's excited. I'm doing a new project. We're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I saw that like there's like a lot of like dog specific baked goods.
Yeah.
And it's during the pandemic, the one industry that had record profits. Dog stuff, pet stuff.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. Listen, the reason I thought of it is because people have come in the store and they say, "Oh, do you have anything for dogs? Like, are these dog treats?" It's like, no, those are cookies for you. They're delicious. Yeah, but
Cookies for you dog.
So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I figured it'd be something fun to give a try. So I'm excited to try that this week, and I'll let you know how it goes and if you can come find your dog business. But we also made a this week. Oh God, this is just an ad for Treat Me Sweet cookies. Dude, I made pumpkin spice cream cheese stuffed cookies. That place smelled like heaven Saturday night. Oh my God, so good. We're going to have them tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I don't know when this is coming out, but this week, stop by for some of them, guys. They're going to be good and they're going to sell fast. So
that's Treat Me Sweet in
Ridgewood, New Jersey. That's right. I've been catcalled twice since I started working there.
Ooh.
I was like, I got to go to Ridgewood more. Who knew, right?
Yeah.
Right next door. I could have been getting all this attention.
Yeah, I think that's our
news.
Our news.
We're excited for this Friday. I hope you can all come out to Hell Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And celebrate this dude. He's a boy who was born 57 years ago today.
37.
Oh, wow. You look great.
For 57, yeah.
All right, let's get into some news, nah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this news? This news is coming.
What is this news we're looking at right here?
From my sister. She sent us some news.
Shout out to your sister.
Yeah.
She's our fan. Thank goodness for her.
Yeah. She's raising little Matthew. Oh, I got to see little Matt today.
Did you sniff his head?
No.
Why would you not sniff his head?
This is creepy.
It's not creepy at all. It's what you do with a baby. You sniff their head and you just like nuzzle and then you say, I want to eat you.
No, I don't like holding.
You what?
Yeah.
That is so weird. You don't want to just like scoop up that baby?
No, I want to do this with its head.
Okay. That's fun too, but scooping it up, feeling the weight of the baby,
he doesn't want me.
it makes my womb ache. I'm like, I miss my babies, but it was at all.
He doesn't want me. He wants his mom.
I know, but like, just a little bit. You gotta hold a baby.
I did. I held him when he was born.
When he was born, of course. All right. Yeah, you'll get into uncle mode when when he's a little older and he's into Nerf guns.
Yeah.
What?
My nephews, they want to beat me up. That's the only thing they want me for.
Yeah, that's what my boys do to my brother Tim.
I'm too old for that.
No, you're not too old for that. You're never too old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My boys have an Uncle Timmy. All right. Do they call you Uncle Timmy or Uncle Tim?
Uncle T.
Uncle T. Nice.
Yeah.
So, and like, they love Uncle Timmy. Uncle Timmy will always be Uncle Timmy. It doesn't matter how old he is. You got to be Uncle T. You can get beat up by them. They're always going to want to do that.
But they hurt.
Are they bigger than you?
No.
Okay.
They're like 6.
Oh, okay. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. Well, the one of the older ones, he could probably like hurt me.
Yeah.
He's a little chunker.
You got to come up with something to just like right away so they never try again. Cut that shit.
I do.
Pull out a knife next time.
No, I start crying.
No. Do you really?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I was like, Tim, please don't tell me you do that. That would freak them the fuck out, though. Could you imagine just weeping? Just like telling their mom, it hurts so bad. They hit me so hard.
Yeah, no, that's what they do to each other. They rough out until one of them starts crying, and then the other one's like,
all the time in my house. It's like, okay, guys, I'm telling you to calm down now. Can't wait for one of you to get hurt. And then the next thing you know, 2 minutes later, it's, my foot. And it's all fake.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Charlie was like dragging his foot around because he stubbed his toe today and he couldn't do it. I can't clean up, Mom. God, I hurt my foot. It's like, stop.
That's smart. That's genius.
My kids will come up with very clever ways to avoid doing things they don't want to do. They're good like that. Let's get into some news.
Yes. So this is not so sweet. UP man killed for rasugulas at a wedding. So an argument erupted between the bride and the groom's side due to a shortage of rasgulas. We're probably offending somebody. Yeah, definitely. So what's rasgula, you might ask? It's described in the article as a sweet meat.
Now that's something worth fighting for.
So apparently there's a shortage of this sweet meat. And one guy was like, nope, I will not have this shortage of this sweet meat at my good friend's wedding. They don't describe the relation to this guy.
He attacked with a knife. Damn.
Yeah, he got stabbed. Well, because how else would you cut up the sweet meat?
True, you need a knife.
That's why food fights are so dangerous. Because of the silverware.
The silverware, yeah. Wait. His body was sent for post-mortem. Oh, I guess probably where they do it, they say it like that. Wait, there was something I thought I saw. Did you see how I did that right, by the way?
Yeah, you're learning.
Daughters. Oh, man. I don't know what I saw. Maybe I'm dumb.
An argument between the bride's and the groom's side.
And he attacked one of the attendees with a knife. Wow. Yeah. 5 persons injured. This is like a serious rumble over sweet meat.
Yeah, which, is there a food that you would kill for?
No.
Yeah, me either.
No, I don't think I would kill over any food. I really don't. I mean, I think it would take a lot more than that for me to kill, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Well, I feel like something horrible I wouldn't even want to say. And then I would kill. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever been at a wedding where a fight has broken out?
No, but I have been at a wedding where I yelled. I made a scene at my boyfriend at the time because he was so drunk and he was like sitting on the curb and then he just laid down, and while he was laid down drunk, I was like, "You always do this!" And it was like, while people were it was the end of the night, everyone was leaving and he was on a curb laying down and I was yelling at him, and
that's fun.
That was the end of the wedding. It was a good time. I was like, because weddings, I don't know what it is with women. Weddings make women weird as fuck. They just do. I mean, I'm guilty of it. But it was like, this is a guy I thought first love. Because I was going to marry him, and he spent the whole wedding getting high and drunk and ignoring me. And it was just not, it didn't make me happy.
Yeah.
I had lost it at that point. I was just like, you're laying on the ground.
I feel like wedding, especially if you take a date to a wedding, then it's like you almost be like, that's gonna be us.
Yeah, it's very romantic. It's hard. What?
Romantic, yeah, that's the word.
What?
It's very like a trial run for your own wedding.
I don't know about that, but yeah, sure. Well, those things are going to go through your head, right? Yeah. I mean, I've only been a date to a wedding if it was somebody I was in a relationship with, or once with my gay best friend at the time. He brought me as his date to a wedding. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever...
Yeah.
So, I mean, naturally, all that's going to go through your mind, and you should really spend time focusing on your date at a wedding. That's all.
Yeah. I've never been a date to a wedding.
You're kidding. Oh. If I ever know anyone who gets married, I'll bring you. I'll leave John home with the kids. I'll be like, Tim wants to dance.
Oh yeah, that's I'm such a good wedding. When I go to a wedding, I just sit there. I sit with my parents.
Oh God, dancing is so much fun.
No, well,
I always
the
dance,
last wedding,
but I don't go. I'm not one of those crazy people with their shoes off making a scene. I'm just dancing. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm always bopping. I'm always moving. I'm gonna find the father of the bride. We're gonna do a little something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna twirl a little girl, a little flower girl. You know, I'm gonna have fun.
Well, that sounds nice.
I'll do the electric slide.
The electric slide.
I won an electric slide contest once. So
well, if we don't come here to brag, Aaron.
I'm just saying. So if I hear it, I feel like I must defend title.
Now, electric slide contest, is that where like you get rewarded for doing the most perfect electric slide, or is it like you get rewarded for taking chances?
I mean, honestly, I think you need to have a little style. You got to have a little bit of your own style and confidence, but you do have to stick with the steps. You can stylize it, but still be doing technically the electric slide. It is electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. Mm-hmm. You can feel it.
Anyway, like that's what people should be doing at weddings, not fighting with knives over sweetmeat.
Yeah. Dance next time. How about that?
Just dance, and everybody will be happy.
Although it was in India, so it would have been like a lot of like...
That's kind of...
Yeah.
Honestly, I love Indian music. I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
All right, we got another one. Your sister's really into the Indian Express.
Yeah, apparently she follows something on Instagram that's just like all the India news.
Yeah, and it says journalism of courage. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, she's keeping up to date on interesting stuff.
Also, the name of this newspaper or whatever is the Indian Express, which like would make me think Native American.
Yeah.
It's like the Indian Express. That sounds like a one-way ticket to Trail of Tears situation.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Man suffers burns after fire haircut goes wrong at salon in
Gujarat.
Gujarat.
Have you seen
Gujarat.
these fire haircuts?
No, but I feel like they sound cool.
Yeah, they sound super cool. So let's see. Is there a video to go along with it? No. So pretty much...
They burn the hair off.
Yeah, they burn your hair. They see, the thing I don't get about this is they do like a whole haircut first.
Why do they do the haircut first?
I don't know.
Aren't they trying to get... Wait. It's gained popularity is a process in which hairdressers use fire on the customer's hair to set it in style. What?
Yeah, so they do like this whole haircut.
They have a video of it, of the incident.
Yeah, it's
surfaced on social media in which the fire set on the victim's hair as part of the process was seen going out of control.
Yeah. So pretty much they put a chemical in the hair and then they like take like a lighter or whatever and then bam. And then they like beat your hair.
So it's just like one quick burst.
It should
and then
be.
Yeah.
And then they put it out.
And then they put it out.
And it doesn't always happen that way.
Oh my God.
And there's a lot of videos of people just like beating people in their head.
Do you know what burnt hair smells like?
Terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I once, very embarrassing, was out drinking, shocker, and I was out and I was having a cigarette, shocker. This is in my 20s. And my hair was like, I had like the side bang, the swoop side bang, looking very sexy. And I went to light my cigarette and it went right up. Like my hair just, and I was like, ah! And I just smacked myself in the head. And a guy I knew was there and he was like, oh, are you okay? Damn, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And I had like little singed hairs for like the longest time and I had no eyelashes on one eye.
Wow.
Like
that's a serious fire.
It really did me good. But let me tell you, I lit the cigarette after that and just acted like nothing happened. I was like, I'm cool.
Of course, yeah.
I'm cool. Just have little spiky hairs coming out because I singed them off.
Oh man, I have a theory of why the fire haircut is taking prominence in India.
Why?
Because burnt hair smells better than India.
That's so mean. Do you want to know something? India is one of the places that's like on my bucket list that I want to visit.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
And no, everybody always says like, India. Why?
Unfortunately, I feel like Indian people get a bad rap in this country.
Yeah, but also like, isn't in India they don't have a lot of plumbing, right? Is that the problem?
Yeah, it's a lot of. I mean,
that's a lot. Any country with that, any underdeveloped place. Yeah. I don't know. I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah, Darjeeling Limited is one of my favorite movies.
There you go. It's also good tea.
Darjeeling, yeah.
It's sold as Treat Me Sweet. That's why I know that. We have that there. Just don't ask for it because I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's a city of country of beautiful colors and designs and
right. And Indian weddings are so cool looking, and like Julia Roberts went there in Eat, Pray, Love, and she found herself.
Yeah, you tired of looking for yourself? Try finding yourself in India.
Well, it's one of the places she found herself, but yeah. It's needed. I also read a book that took place in India, and that was it. I was like, I got to go to India.
Is it Traveling Sweatpants?
No.
Oh.
I don't remember the name of it, but that wasn't it.
There's a book, something that...
Sweatpants Travel?
Traveling Pant Club?
Yeah, there is something like that. No, it's not that.
That'd be for Traveling Sweatpants Club. It's just like... You travel to the fridge and then back to the couch.
That's what that sounds like. I'm like, she don't sound like she travels a lot.
So they're trying to figure out what chemical that was used to burn this guy's hair. It's so like I really wonder what chemical they use to do this, because you think it would be like a chemical that like has a quick.
Oh, rate. Something like probably, okay, this sounds weird, but I was watching Halloween Baking Championship the other day with my dudes, and the challenge was like flambe. So they needed to, and it's probably like the same type thing because you only are setting that for like a second. Yeah. And they like would use some sort of like liquid they would pour and then light. So it's probably similar idea, right?
Like alcohol.
Yeah, but I would not let them do that. There's no way.
How about the haircuts where they do the butcher? Have you seen those?
I've seen those. That I would let them do. Haircuts. I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't even get my hair cut anymore, man. I cut it myself.
Yeah, me too.
It's really but I really should just come on, spend a little money on a professional, Aaron. But I can't do it. It's so expensive.
I have a weird tick like back here whenever they have the buzzer. Yeah. And I always tell them, you're going to be buzzing behind my ear and I'm going to twitch. Yeah. Like I can't not. And they give me a weird look. And I say, all right. And then like they'll have my ear down and they're doing the thing. And I'll be like, ugh. And it's so hard to not like make a noise or. Yeah. And I feel I'm waiting for the time one of them fucks it up. So I just don't go anymore. It's embarrassing.
Oh, I love it. Like I like having somebody wash my hair. It feels indulgent, but it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that in my mind, when it comes to like where I spend my money, that one for some reason doesn't end up on the list. It's dumb. It should end up on the list, but I got scissors and I got a YouTube tutorial and I'm good to go.
Yeah. That's all you need.
All right, so fire haircut. What else we got? More Indian stuff?
Yeah, more Indian stuff.
Oh, yes. What I wanted.
This one's
not loading. Oh, this is the actress. Some Pakistani actress.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not opening
said
now.
That she's going to marry a Zimbabwe man.
Yeah, so apparently Pakistan is playing Zimbabwe that was a tough word for me.
Zimbabwean
guy. She's going to marry any Zimbabwean.
Promises to marry Zimbabwean guy if they beat India in T20 World Cup.
Shouldn't the T20 World Cup been in 20?
I don't know what the fuck this is, but it seems like it's just...
Oh. Yeah.
Her name is Sahar Shinwari.
A
Pakistani actress, has said that if Zimbabwe wins against India, she will marry a man from the country. Who cares?
Yeah, it's apparently like...
It's just like to get publicity.
Yeah. She's like done this before, apparently.
So dumb. Like
she said, if Sri Lanka wins, I'll marry a Sri Lankan man. Like this. As a Zimbabwean, I reject you.
The comments are the good part.
Yeah. She's a fraud, bro, just like Mr. Bean. Hey, you watch your mouth when it comes to Mr. Bean.
What's your beef with the Bean?
What's his name? Ronald Atkinson's or something?
This is Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he's a gem. Some people are like excited to marry her. There's like one bad picture of this girl. I don't want to marry her.
You don't want to marry her?
No.
Well, you're not going to get to. You're not as a Zimbabwean.
That's just fun.
Zimbabwean. No, what happened, though? There's a little paragraph I didn't see. So did anything...
The match is today, technically.
Okay. Has tweeted that if Zimbabwe miraculously beats India, she will marry a man from the African country. Whoa. What a stupid article.
Yeah. Okay,
cool. Well, she got our attention.
Yeah. So this is a new article that we're moving on to.
We haven't said if these are good or bad news.
Yeah, it's from India. It's bad news.
Bad news. The actress one, definitely bad news. Hair fire, also bad news.
Yeah, bad news for
What was the first one? It's obviously good.
They got killed at the wedding.
The sweet meat. We're full of bad news today. Bad news. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, we're just reporting what's given to us.
Yeah.
We can't make the news good.
The news is so depressing.
It can be.
I've been looking at the news for this to just see, what's going on. It's
hard.
Look for some news. So much of the news is just negative Nancy's.
Yeah, it's really sad. Maybe send us some good news, guys.
Yeah, send us good news.
Send us some good news.
I need it.
I want some happy news. Really something heartwarming and charming. You okay?
Yeah, I just feel fat.
Oh, well, welcome to my life every day. You're fine. Okay, what's this one? Not good, guys.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's criminalizing kindness.
U.S. woman arrested for feeding homeless people. And she's suing the city of Bullhead in North Arizona.
Yeah, so apparently this woman, she was arrested for feeding homeless people in Arizona.
78-year-old woman arrested.
78-year-old woman. She's the first person arrested under Bullhead City's ordinance in March for distributing prepared food from a van at Bullhead Community Park. Her lawyer said the lawsuit filed this week is part of a nationwide effort to let people feed those in need.
It raises...
criminal charges? This is a criminal thing?
Well, they decided that it's against the law to feed the homeless.
Oh, wait. Criminal charges were dropped.
Yes, they were dropped.
But she's seeking an injunction to stop the city from enforcing this ordinance.
Yeah. So in May of 2021, Bullhead City was like, quit feeding them. They're just going to keep coming back. They pretty much take your neighbor's approach to feeding stray cats.
Yeah.
They're just like, if you keep feeding them, they're going to stay.
Yeah.
Bullhead City's mayor name is Tom Brady. That's fun.
That is fun.
That is fun. And everyone hates Tom Brady right now for some reason.
Which Tom Brady? The mayor?
No, well,
Real talk. Both of Yeah, I don't like either. Okay, so she owned a restaurant for many years before retiring in Arizona and said she wanted to use her cooking skills to help the less fortunate. I've always believed that when you have plenty, you should share. Now, here's my thing. I totally get what she's saying. I don't think this should be criminal charges at all. But if she really wants to do this, why not just go about it and go through the proper procedure? I'm sure there's a way she could open a soup kitchen, or you know what I mean? There's a way to get the proper paperwork to be able to feed the homeless.
There's
without being arrested.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but like a lot of homeless and people who might require some charity are the last people who want to take charity. They're most likely in that position because they refuse to take charity.
True.
So, I know, homeless shelters have very strict rules, and homeless people are not the best at following rules.
No, they're not.
Because of, either mental illness or drug addiction or whatever.
Yeah, they all got there because of reasons, you don't just end up homeless. There's something else ticking there.
He says, the mayor says that churches, clubs, and private properties are free to serve food to the homeless without a permit. But if you are a person on your own, you can't. This is like, you ever see the people who take takeout and then they see a homeless and they give the takeout to the homeless? That's against the law.
Really? I've done that.
In Arizona.
Oh, I was in Chicago.
Well, maybe in Chicago, too. Mm-hmm. Chicago, you can shoot your neighbor. You just can't give them food.
Don't give them food. Don't you dare. Wow, that seems so stupid. But, it says, wait a minute. So he said churches, clubs, and private properties. So what if she just did it out of her house?
Yeah.
Right?
I guess, but she's door dashing.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do that.
She's home.
I wouldn't want to be like, hey, all the homeless people, come on over, or I got food.
It's like doorless dash.
They ain't got no doors.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah, so now she's suing them. She claims that the law infringes on her right to carry out charitable acts. And this is an interesting question. Do we have the right to be nice?
Yes. We should. Do we? I don't know, but we should.
See, I think if you need help, it should only come from the government because they're the most efficient and powerful, and they've never done anything wrong.
Yeah, okay. That's a great idea, Tim. No, I don't get this. This makes no sense to me. It seems silly.
Yeah.
It seems like, and look, what are we doing? We're wasting, taxpayers' money on her going to court and lawyers and all this bullshit. And she's just trying to feed some people. We could take all that money and feed more people. Maybe figure out why they're homeless and help them get homes. I don't know, something. There's a better way, people. There's a better way than this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Also, there is a danger that she could give them food with salmonella, and then she could kill off a bunch of homeless people.
She could do that.
And I mean, it would kind of also be charitable. Because then she would be saving taxpayer money.
Tim, you are getting canceled.
I'm not saying kill them. I'm saying feed them.
And if you kill them, bonus.
I'm saying
have you ever known anybody that's homeless?
Oh no. What if she feeds them food and it gives them diarrhea?
Ew. Then we have a real situation on our hands.
Oh my God. So hundreds of homeless with diarrhea?
No.
We should. So, if you're going to feed the homeless, make sure it's a high fiber food.
High fiber.
Get solid poops coming out of them.
Yeah, you want to treat the homeless well with some good
BMs.
Good BMs, not bad BMs.
No, because you don't want to step in a bad BM. You don't want to step in a good one either.
No.
But nothing's funnier than like a turd.
I'm not a big fan of turds. Poopy is gross.
But it's funny.
Poop is gross, dude. I was dropping off my brother at home the other day, and he got out of the car, and there was like a shit on the sidewalk, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" He's like, "What do you think, human?" And I was like, "No, there's no way." He's like, "This would be the street it would be on." I was dropping him at his bookie, I should say. Oh man, I'm giving away all the secrets.
I saw an impressive poop one time in New York City, where I was like,
on the
wow,
street?
Yeah.
You think it was a person?
Oh
or?
yeah, definitely. It was like a foot long.
Oh my God,
It
Tim.
had probably like
I don't know if I want to know this.
almost like a 3.5 inch circumference to it.
So
like-
disgusting.
And it was perfectly straight.
Stop.
There's no curve. And I walked past it twice because
Because you liked it?
no, because I was walking from the train station. I was going to see Kill Tony, and then I walked past it on the way back to the train station.
It was still there.
Yeah.
Good. We didn't want that poop to go anywhere.
Yeah, no.
All right. That's okay. I hope that she makes a difference for the good.
Yeah. So is this good news or bad news?
I mean, I think this is good news because people are talking about it and we're getting some action on maybe a law that makes no sense or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think everyone has the best intentions. The lawmakers had good intentions.
Probably, hopefully, you would
Like,
hope.
Let's solve homelessness by starving them.
No,
You know,
but I don't know. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Why would you make that a law?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
That doesn't make sense. No, you cannot feed people that are hungry. That feels really bad. That just doesn't feel like that should be a law. This might be bad news. Or maybe let's make it good news because she's fighting it.
Yeah.
She's fighting it. She's bringing attention to it. And more people can be like, this is stupid.
Yeah, so apparently a nonprofit is taking up her legal case to help defend her.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right. Here we got some news.
A New York man charged with smuggling pythons in his pants across Canadian border. Yeah, baby. Talk about
yeah.
sweet meat.
Yeah, carrying the big old snake.
Ooh, this is some good news.
Well, if you're Canadian, maybe. A Canadian woman.
It was a man.
I'm saying if you're a Canadian woman.
This would be good news.
Yeah, you'd be like, yes, the guy's bringing a python.
Wait, was he bringing it to Canada or was he
I don't know.
coming from Canada?
I always think that people are trying to get into Canada.
A New York City man has been charged with smuggling 3 Burmese pythons in his pants at a U.S.-Canadian border crossing.
Oh, so he's coming back from Canada.
To New York?
Yeah. And the snake, that crossed in, yeah. Yep. A 36-year-old man named Calvin Bautista.
Yeah, man. He had hidden the snakes in his pants on a bus. Imagine being on the bus next to him and you're like, what's squirming down there, buddy?
I think if you're on a bus, you don't look at the other people on the bus. I think those are
Sometimes
bus
you can't
laws.
help. I've taken a lot of bus rides and I've encountered a lot of bus people, if you will.
Also, like, how did he have these like? How is he not scared of getting bit?
I mean, I feel like this man must be some sort of snake charmer,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the balls on this guy to stick 3 pythons down his pants.
Yeah, but I've only got one.
One ball?
Python.
More. It carries the potential of a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison and a fine as high as $250,000. Wow. The Burmese python, one of the world's largest snakes, yeah, it is considered a vulnerable species in its native Asia and is invasive in Florida, where it threatens native animals.
Yeah, so in Florida, they have a big problem with pythons.
I know.
If people buy one, they're like, I can't take care of it.
I know, people are just like, whatever, and then it's like you hear about pythons showing up and killing dogs.
Yeah.
And shit.
Like...
You ever have a snake?
No.
I was with the dude who had a snake, and I moved in with him, so I had a snake by default for a little while. His name was Paulie.
The snake or the guy?
Paulie the python. No, the guy was Ed. And it was creepy just living in a house with a snake, if I'm being honest. In its tank, I just never got comfortable with it.
Yeah, I don't like snakes.
It's creepy, you know. Like I mean, I would hold them and stuff, but like those people that just like chill with snakes, that like think I don't get it.
Yeah,
there's nothing cuddly. It's scary.
So this says they're a vulnerable species in Asia.
Yeah.
But invasive in Florida. So in Florida, they're thriving, but not so much in Asia.
Why
where
don't we
they're
get
from.
all the snakes from Florida and send them on over to Asia?
Yeah.
Right? Snake delivery.
Also, so this has been brought to my attention recently. There's a guy from England who moved to America, and he's like, why do I suddenly have allergies? And he's like, oh, because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Like, I'm a white man. I should be in England.
Not America?
No.
Well, why? Who belongs in America then?
Probably Native Americans.
That's it?
I don't know. Do you ever see a Native American with allergies?
No, I don't never really see one. There's not many. Right?
Yeah, I don't think they do. They have allergies.
I don't know one comedian that's a Native American. Do you?
No. I bet I watched the show Reservation Dogs. Not one sneeze.
I guess you're right. We should be. So where should we be?
We should be back in England and we won't have allergies.
England? Ireland?
Well, yeah, it's neighbors.
England.
But, so I wonder, though.
Yes.
With these snakes, they're killing it in Florida. They're like living the... Should we just give Florida to the snakes? Maybe we take the snakes from Asia and bring them to Florida.
It's not a bad idea, but can I get my girlfriend out of Florida before we let them the snakes take over? Because I really like her.
Yeah. What is Florida but a bunch of snakes anyway?
God, it's kind of true. No, Florida's lovely. I don't know. I had a lovely time last time I was in Florida.
I don't know. I always get in trouble in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I think it depends where you are in Florida. Really, it's a huge factor.
Yeah.
Where I was in Naples and Marco Island, gorgeous, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, lovely, just old, really old. Really old. So old. There's nothing youthful there. All right, so these are our articles. This is our news.
This is news.
This is a day of not the best news.
Yeah, this is like, like you hit a rough patch, and you're just out there just swinging for the fences, swinging for anything, and you get some news, and you're like, all right,
I'll take a good look.
Yeah. It's not the best news, not the worst news. Listen.
Getting news is always like, it's good.
Yeah.
Even if it's not good news.
I'm waiting for the day in Send News where we're like, breaking news, World War III started. So we're doing that now. I'm too old to get drafted, I think.
Yeah.
That's good news.
That's good news. Yeah, you definitely can't get drafted too.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I lifted up my hockey bag today and I was like, I used to be so much stronger.
Yeah. Well, it happens. I was at Legoland today and there was a challenge and it was like a 3-minute challenge and you had to build the tallest Lego tower. And the girl was like, you guys want to do teams? And Truman was like, yeah, me and Charlie versus you guys. Me and Mr. Wahlberg. Us two old fucks. I was just like, I'm on my knees building it. I'm like, 3 minutes? I gotta sit. I can't. My knees are gonna break. I was like, we can't do this. We lost.
Yeah.
But it was. We were trying. We let them win.
And how did you start? Did you start with the 4 posts?
Well, no, they give you like a little platform to start on, and I instantly just made the base thicker because I was like, Charlie, just block on top of block, get it as high as possible. I'm like, it's gonna fall, dude. It's gonna fall. It's gotta stand. So I was doing the base. Mr. Wahlberg was on the same train as me. Then we looked over, and Truman's doing the base, and Charlie's going, "You're wasting time." And Truman's like, "No, it won't stay." And so we noticed that we were in the lead, so we slowed our roll a little bit, and then we actually fucked up because I still wanted to win, but Mr. Wahlberg got too happy, and it. So we had to build again. Because they were like they were somewhat the bigger ones. They weren't the super tiny Legos.
You're right.
That would have been different. But It was fun. They won. They got prizes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Legoland is pretty cool.
I've never been.
You should go. It was at it's at the American Dream Mall. And that place is, first of all, like nobody's there.
Oh yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Weirdest thing ever. And it's cool. I mean, it's a huge mall.
Yeah. But
they have like mini golf. They have like this big like ropes course. They have a water park. They have Nickelodeon Land or something like that where it's all like Nick stuff. And it's an amusement park with like rides. They have like 3 roller coasters. They have everything there and nobody's there.
Nope.
It is wild. But then they also have like tons of stores. They weren't all open today because it's Sunday, I guess. So, like, It was like some stores were closed. They got a big food court. I was like, why do we even buy tickets to Legoland? We could just bring them to the mall and be like, look at the mall. It's such a big mall.
Yeah.
But Legoland, I would say, if you got kids that are into Legos, it's a thumbs up. They also play a 4D movie, right? So they have like these 15-minute movies that they play throughout the day in the Legoland theater, and it's like a little movie theater. It's only 15 minutes and you get the glasses, and like when they hit like the water, you get misted with water. And they do like there's like smoke that comes out and they blow wind when he's like in the helicopter. It's really cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. The boys were like, what? Of course, like about like 10 minutes into the first movie, Truman just yells really loud, when are the ninjas gonna be on? And I'm like, it's not the Ninjago movie, buddy. It's a different one. Truman and I watched 2 of them. That's how much he liked it.
Wow.
Yeah. Because we watched
the same one?
No, 2 different ones. We watched one, and a nice thing too, you can leave Legoland and like go get lunch or whatever and then come back.
Yeah.
Your pass is good for the day.
That's pretty cool.
But don't opt for the activity pack. It's just extra money for a stupid thing you wear around your neck.
Wow.
I guess it's not worth it.
All right.
Okay, there's a review of Legoland for Send News. Tim, what are we doing with ourselves?
I don't know. We need your news.
We need your news. You know what? Can you please help us? I feel like our stories today were really lackluster.
Yeah, my sister tried. She's only one person.
She's only one person interested in India.
Got a baby.
Come on, guys. We need more than
all
you.
This on a young mother.
Let's not put this all on her. Let's not do it. Where's our Josh Wells article? He's pretty good about that.
Yeah,
who else do I feel like would be good at this? Chris Park. I feel like he could find something interesting with the bizarre twist. I feel like he's a guy that would know, right?
Yeah,
Let's call out some comic friends.
We should take some responsibility ourselves, though, on finding some news.
Come on, with it. All right, you're right. You're right. I'll find some news. I got some news. Sweet meat.
Sweet meat and pythons.
Sweet meat and pythons. That's the news.
Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Send News. From all of us here at the Send News studio, keep it naked. I don't know. I can sign off.
Yeah.
From our family to yours.
News.
Send us your junk. No?
Yeah. Send us your junk, your news junk.
When is somebody going to actually send us nudes? I'm waiting. I am so excited. Come on, listeners. Come on, all four of you. Send me some real nudes. I promise to talk about it on air or not if you don't want. You know what? Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm the one who checks the inbox.
I do too sometimes. I just am like, I want the one bold person to be like, I'm going to send them my junk. My lady junk, my boy junk, any naked bits.
Nope.
And we'll be like, oh, we meant news.
Send news.
Send it.